Have you ever been sitting completely still, but inside your brain is running like it's being chased? Your body is in the room, but your mind is somewhere else, replaying a conversation from yesterday, imagining something going wrong tomorrow, thinking about what you should have said, worrying about what might happen next. And then the loop starts. What if this goes wrong? What if they judge me? What if I mess this up? What if I can't handle it? Your heart starts beating a little faster. Your chest feels tight. Your shoulders creep up toward your ears. Your jaw locks without you even noticing. Your stomach feels strange. And even though nothing dangerous is happening right now, your whole body starts acting like there is. That is anxiety. And here's the part most people get wrong. Anxiety is not just in your thoughts, it is also in your body. That's why trying to think your way out of anxiety often doesn't work. You tell yourself, calm down. But your chest is still tight, your breathing is still shallow, your muscles are still tense, your nervous system is still acting like you are in danger. So your brain doesn't believe the words, it believes the signals from your body. And if your body keeps saying, we are not safe, your brain will keep looking for reasons to panic. But here's the good news. You are not weak. You are not broken. You are not failing because you can't simply stop overthinking. Most of the time, your nervous system is just confused. It is trying to protect you from a threat that may not actually be there. So instead of fighting your thoughts, you need to send your body a different message. A slower breath, a softer jaw, a relaxed shoulder, a steady foot on the ground, a simple physical signal that tells your brain, I'm here, I'm safe. I don't have to fight right now. And once your body sends that signal, your brain can finally start to calm down. Because sometimes the fastest way to quiet your mind is not through your mind at all. It is through your body. And that is exactly what I'm going to show you in this video. In the next few minutes, you're going to learn 6 tiny body switches that can help calm anxiety in about 20 seconds. Not complicated techniques, not long meditation sessions, not just think positive, not sitting perfectly still for 30 minutes trying to force your mind to be quiet. These are small physical actions you can use when anxiety starts taking over your body. When your chest feels tight, when your breathing gets shallow, when your shoulders feel locked, when your jaw is clenched, when your thoughts keep spinning, when you feel trapped inside your own head. These switches are designed to help your nervous system receive one clear message. I'm safe right now. And the best part is, you can use them almost anywhere. You can use them while lying in bed when your brain refuses to shut off. You can use them at your desk before a stressful email or meeting. You can use them in the bathroom before a difficult conversation. You can use them before a phone call, before a presentation, before an interview, or even while you're sitting next to someone and trying to look completely normal. No one has to know, because some of these switches are almost invisible. A longer exhale, a softer jaw, a tiny pressure point, a foot pressing into the floor. A quiet focus on one object in the room. To other people, it looks like nothing is happening. But inside your body, you are sending a new signal. You are telling your brain, we are not running, we are not fighting, we are not in danger, we can slow down. And that is powerful. Because anxiety loves to make you feel like you have no control. But the truth is, you do have small points of control. You may not be able to stop every anxious thought the moment it appears, but you can change your breathing. You can relax one muscle. You can feel your feet. You can guide your attention. You can give your nervous system a better signal to follow. And once your body starts to calm down, your mind finally has a chance to follow. So don't just watch these like tips. Try them as you hear them. Because one of these 6 body switches might become the exact tool you need the next time anxiety hits. Before we get into the first switch, you need to understand why your body matters so much when anxiety hits. Your brain is not only listening to your thoughts, it is also reading your body every second. It watches your breathing, your posture, your jaw, your shoulders, your hands, your eyes, and even the way your feet touch the ground. So when your shoulders are tense, your jaw is locked, your breathing is shallow, your eyes are tight, and your legs feel restless, your brain receives one loud message. Something is wrong. And once your brain believes something is wrong, it starts looking for danger. It searches your memories. It imagines future problems. It creates more what-if thoughts. And suddenly, anxiety becomes a loop. Your body sends stress signals to your brain, and your brain sends more stress signals back to your body. But here is the part that can change everything. If your body can tell your brain something is wrong, your body can also tell your brain, maybe I'm safe. A longer exhale can tell your nervous system, we can slow down now. A relaxed jaw can tell your brain, compass, we are not in danger. A gentle pressure point can give your mind something steady to focus on. Feeling your feet on the floor can pull you out of future fears and bring you back to the present moment. Opening your vision can remind your brain that the world is bigger than the anxious thought. And focusing on one neutral object can give the logical part of your brain a simple job, so the fear part gets quieter. That is why these body switches work. They do not try to argue with anxiety. They do not tell you to stop thinking. They do not force you to feel calm. They simply change the signals your brain is receiving. And when the signals change, your nervous system has a chance to change too. You may not always be able to control the first anxious thought that appears. You may not be able to stop your mind from saying, what if? But you can control one breath. You can soften one muscle. You can press one hand. You can feel one foot. You can look at one object. And sometimes that one small physical signal is enough to interrupt the anxiety loop before it takes over. So let's start with the first body switch. So let's begin with switch number 1, the long exhale reset. Most people think the first thing you should do when you feel anxious is take a deep breath in. But when anxiety is already active, your chest may feel tight, your shoulders may be tense, and a big inhale can sometimes make you feel even more pressured. So we are going to do the opposite. Start by breathing out first. Let the air leave your mouth slowly, like you are gently emptying pressure from your body. Then take a soft, easy inhale through your nose. Do not force it. Do not make it dramatic. Just breathe in gently. Then breathe out again, longer than before. That long exhale is the key. It tells your nervous system, we do not have to fight right now. Use this when you receive a stressful message before walking into a meeting, when your heart starts beating faster, or when you are lying in bed and your brain refuses to turn off. You are not trying to force calm. You are making space for it. Switch number 2 is the jaw drop release. Anxiety often hides in your jaw. You may not notice it, but when you are stressed, your teeth press together, your tongue gets tense, and your face becomes tight. And your brain reads that tension as another danger signal. So right now, separate your teeth slightly. Let your jaw hang loose. Let your tongue relax inside your mouth. Open your mouth just a little, like you are about to softly say, ah. Hold that for a few seconds. You may feel how tense your face was without even realizing it. When your jaw softens, your face sends a new message to your brain, we are not under attack. This switch is simple but powerful because your face is one of the fastest ways your brain checks your emotional state. A tight jaw says stress. A soft jaw says safety. Switch number 3 is the shoulder drop signal. Your shoulders are like stress shelves. They carry pressure, deadlines, fear, responsibility, and tension all day long. When anxiety hits, your shoulders often rise toward your ears, almost like your body is protecting itself. So here is what you do. Lift your shoulders up toward your ears for 2 seconds. Hold them there. Then slowly let them drop. Not quickly, slowly, like you are putting down something heavy. Do that 3 times. Lift, hold, release. Each time your shoulders fall, imagine your body saying, I do not need to defend myself right now. This is especially useful when you have been working too long, sitting at a computer, stressing over a deadline, or feeling like your body is curled inward. When your shoulders drop, your brain receives a physical signal that the threat level is going down. Switch number 4 is the foot pressure grounding. Anxiety pulls your mind into the future. It makes you live inside imaginary problems that have not happened yet. Your feet bring you back to now, so place both feet on the floor. Feel the weight of your body. Press your heels gently into the ground. Notice the contact between your feet and the surface beneath you. Then quietly say in your mind, I am here. Not, I have to fix everything. Not, what if this goes wrong? Just, I am here. This gives your brain a physical anchor. It reminds your nervous system that you are not inside tomorrow's disaster. You are here, in this room, in this moment, with your feet on the ground. Use this when you are waiting for an interview, standing in line, sitting in class, or about to speak in front of people. Your feet become your reminder that the present moment is safer than the anxious story in your head. Switch number 5 is the hand pressure anchor. This one is quiet, private, and almost invisible. You can do it while talking to someone, sitting in a meeting, waiting in public, or standing in a room full of people. Take your thumb and gently press it into the palm of your other hand. Hold for a few seconds, then release. Press again, then release again. Keep it slow. The point is not pain. The point is pressure. That small pressure gives your brain one steady thing to focus on. Instead of chasing every anxious thought, your attention comes back to your hand. Your body says, here is something real. Here is something steady. This switch is perfect when you cannot tap your feet, touch your face, or do anything obvious. To everyone else, you look normal. But inside, you are giving your nervous system a calm, physical signal. And now, switch number 6, the one object focus trick. This is the stealth move. This is the one you use when you cannot move much, cannot breathe loudly, cannot touch your face, and still need to calm down without anyone noticing. Look around and choose one ordinary object near you. It could be a pen, a cup, the corner of a table, a leaf outside the window, a button on someone's shirt, or a mark on the wall. Now, look at it for 20 seconds and study it gently. What color is it? Is the surface smooth or rough? Is the light touching one side of it? Does it look heavy or light? Where exactly is it placed? What shape is it? Do not judge it. Do not overthink it. Just observe it. When you do this, you give the logical part of your brain a simple job. And when the logical part comes back online, the fear part loses some of its power. Anxiety feeds on attention. When you give your attention to one neutral object, you stop feeding the anxious loop. So now you have 6 body switches. A long exhale to slow the body down. A soft jaw to send safety through the face. Dropped shoulders to release defense mode. Feet on the floor to return to the present. Gentle hand pressure to anchor your attention. And one object focus to quietly pull your mind out of the anxiety storm. None of these are complicated. None of them require a perfect environment. And you do not have to wait until anxiety is overwhelming. Use them early. Use them when the first signs appear. Tight chest, fast thoughts, clenched jaw, restless legs, shallow breathing. That is your signal to flip one of these switches. Because sometimes calming anxiety does not start with changing your thoughts. Sometimes it starts with changing the message your body is sending to your brain. Now, before we move to switch number 4, I need you to stay with me for something important. The first 3 switches are powerful because they help your body slow down fast. Your breath tells your nervous system to relax. Your jaw tells your brain you are safe. Your shoulders tell your body it does not need to defend itself. But switch number 6 is the one you need when you cannot do any of that. Because sometimes anxiety does not hit when you are alone in your room. Sometimes it hits when you are sitting in a meeting. Sometimes it hits during a conversation. Sometimes it hits before an interview. Sometimes it hits while you are giving a presentation. Sometimes it hits in public, when you cannot tap your feet, touch your face, breathe loudly, or make it obvious that you are trying to calm down. That is why switch number 6 is different. It is the invisible one, the one nobody can see. The one you can use when your body feels frozen, your mind is racing, and you still need to look normal on the outside. Because anxiety loves to trap you inside your head. But switch number 6 quietly pulls your attention back into the real world without anyone noticing. So don't skip it. The next 2 switches will help you feel grounded and steady. But the final switch is your stealth reset. It is the one you can use anywhere, anytime, even when you cannot move. And when you learn it, anxiety loses one of its strongest weapons, your full attention. So stay with me, because switch number 6 may become the one you use the most. So here's what I want you to remember. You do not have to defeat anxiety by arguing with every thought in your head. You do not have to win a debate with your own mind. You do not have to force yourself to calm down instantly. And you do not have to feel guilty when your brain starts racing again. Anxiety does not always disappear the moment you notice it. But you can learn how to make it smaller. You can learn how to interrupt it before it grows. You can learn how to guide your nervous system back toward safety, one small signal at a time. A long exhale tells your body, we can slow down. A softer jaw tells your brain, we are not under attack. Dropped shoulders tell your nervous system, we do not need to defend right now. Feet on the ground tell your mind, I am here. Gentle pressure in your hand gives your attention a steady place to land, and one ordinary object in the room can pull your focus out of the storm inside your head. None of these switches are magic, but they are signals. And when anxiety is loud, signals matter because your brain is always listening to your body. So the next time anxiety shows up, don't start by blaming yourself. Don't say, why am I like this? Don't say, I should be stronger. Don't say, I have to make this feeling disappear right now. Instead, try one small body switch. Breathe out slowly. Soften your jaw. Drop your shoulders. Feel your feet. Press your palm. Look at one simple object. You are not fighting your brain. You are leading your body back to safety. And when your body begins to feel safe, your mind finally has a chance to follow. That is real control, not controlling every thought, not controlling every situation, but knowing how to send your nervous system a different message when anxiety tries to take over. So today, choose one switch. Practice it when you feel calm, so your body remembers it when you feel anxious. Because the more you use these small signals, the faster your nervous system learns. I can come back. I can slow down. I am safe right now. If this video helped you, hit the like button so more people can learn these simple anxiety resets. Share it with someone who overthinks, feels tense, or needs a quick way to calm their body when anxiety hits. And subscribe for more simple brain tricks, nervous system tools, and daily habits that help you feel calmer, clearer, and more in control. Remember this: anxiety may be loud, but your body has switches, and once you know how to use them, you are never completely powerless.